So
I seen Biggie in the mall the day before he got murdered. The day, you know what I'm saying, he was in the mall. And I was like, yo, Big, you can't just be out here in the mall like this. It's the West Coast and East Coast having a war. You better go somewhere and chill out. Like, don't think that, don't sleep. Don't think that just because you in the mall, like, it can't happen. I said, for real. And you go home.
okay.
And then the next day it happened.
Make it record, nothing can go on without the Lord in our yard. Who be the beat, I want your heart.
It's Rickytv, baby.
Get the money, then the power, then the pool. Don't be coward. We the fate devour, keep it pill and keep it powder. Make your mother prouder when the mansion is around her. No depends on your father, I'm like fabric in a power. From a band, me at the man, get the go like a leprechaun, a capricorn. Mount of Versace brand, on me a van, me a dark in a Italian, Mr. Milan. Girl, I run the pussy fast, Shelly Ann. If me breed, or your man have to go on, that's a band. Weed like me, have a farm, than Perian. She like Dan Julio, mixed with the crown.
Yes, people, right now we are with an American today. Yeah? One of the iconic legends. Yeah?
Perfect.
Former bad boy artist. We're gonna go. This guy's got so many titles underneath his belt. Yeah? And this guy goes by the name of
Mark Curry, what go on? I'm here. London town, London city, I'm here. I finally made it.
Yes.
They ain't want me to be here.
Okay, so for those who don't know, yeah, what part of the US are you from?
I live in Atlanta. In
Okay.
Atlanta, that's where I reside at, but I'm from New York. But I'm right now, you could do that.
Yeah.
I reside in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then
so where was you actually raised though?
I was actually raised in Teaneck, New Jersey,
Okay.
Mississippi, but I come from Atlanta, but then recently they adopted me in Hackney.
Aye, he said Hackney, you know. No. Hey, I like that one. I like that.
I tell you, I've been practicing that.
I like that one. So, I see you in I did see you in Hackney in the videos. You know, how was your experience in Hackney? Because you came to the ends, man. So how was that for you, man?
Well, coming to the ends, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I learned a lot of things.
And you're getting the lingo in it. You're getting the lingo.
I got the lingo, yeah. So I know that you got to say, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every time you serious about something, yeah. So, yeah. See, I learned a lot.
He's learning.
I think I'm from London now.
Yeah.
But I really love the culture. I love the people. I love the style. Like, it's just that y'all got a style and y'all stick to it.
Okay.
You know? Let's go, champ.
And you know what, yeah? Being from the UK, like, we've got a little stigma about the Americans because we always think that, like, I don't know, they've got some dark side to the American industry, and I just wanted to know, have you experienced any dark side to the American industry? Because I'm always skeptical about that. So, have you actually experienced the dark side of the industry in America?
Well, being that, excuse me, America is usually like a little bit ahead of time than other places.
I see that.
So if we go through it in America, the only thing I look at is y'all gonna go through it next. And the only thing we got to do is prepare for it now. So right now, I'm just trying to give y'all a warning, heads up.
Aye.
This is what happened. You know how you be like, don't go down that street. It's not going to do it. And you be like, boom, and we learn and we grow. So I made a lot of mistakes in life, yes. But through my mistakes, I'm able to give guidance.
Okay.
So I kind of like what I feel good about being here is being able to give my opinion and just give my guys my experience, share my experience with the walk, with the culture, so that we can become strong at what we do here in the UK. Hackney. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm from Hackney. No,
And and I know that you've been in a lot, but what just so the viewers who doesn't know, what is your titles like? What titles do you go by? Because I know you're a previous bad boy artist, but what else titles?
Previous bad boy artist is the least.
That's the least
of my titles.
You would have told them all the titles that you're on.
One of the titles, I'm a master carpenter. So I know how to use my hand and my mind's measurements. I know how to make things come from right here to right there, whether it be song-wise or whether it be material, anything that I want to do. I feel like I'm good at everything I want to do because whenever I do something, before I do it, I always put God first. So when God is usually leading, then rarely do you ever miss your point.
Okay.
So what I do is I focus more on God, less on me, and more on us.
Okay. So what else did you do?
Then from then it's carpentry. I wrote a book.
Okay. So you're an author as well, yeah?
Book author.
Okay.
And that kind of like is what got me here today, the book authoring. Okay. But then other than that, I'm a brother. I'm a helper.
Okay.
I'm a what they call it, a philanthropist.
Philanthropist?
Humanitarian philanthropist. It's a big word. Everybody who right now watching, if you got your Google up, do philanthropist or humanitarian. I know I'm a humanitarian. That means a person who always just doing good for the people, for the culture. So I put the culture first.
Okay. And you was in the studio today. So what was you in the studio today? If you want to tell them.
Today I was in the studio and I was working on a song.
Okay.
And I just was bringing the American, what I know how to do, and it's crazy that here you guys under like I can really turn up here and really show some things, but then I learned things too. So like I learned this dude named Spaceboy the other day.
Okay.
And he was
who's that Spaceboy Paul you talking about?
Yeah, I thought he said he rapped.
Audible shout out, yeah. Audible shout out.
He rapped, and then next thing you know, he was doing reggaeton. I said, "Oh my God!" And he dope too. Spaceboy, y'all better follow Spaceboy.
Yes. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else from the UK that you recognized?
Da Costa. I went to Da Costa.
Hey.
That's
shout out to Da Costa.
Known as AV.
Yes.
We got Collab, which is another company I'm out here working with, which is just bridging gaps between artists in like United States, Germany, things like that, bringing the culture together. Bush, what's with my man? Bush.
Bush
Bush
Bash Recordings.
Bush Bash.
Hey.
I was with Bush. I've been all over. I've been in Hackney. I've been in what's the other part with an M? Manchester.
Manchester.
I went to Manchester, man.
Hey, big up Manchester.
Some of the greats, man. Big up Manchester.
Okay.
I've been through seeing all the greats, and then I was like, damn. They was like, it's not going to be complete until I meet you.
Okay.
So then the day is this is what it is. You feel me? Yeah.
And I want to know your top 3 US artists. Top 3 US artists.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. Give me top 3.
I'm telling you, me.
Yeah. Okay. You.
Me.
You. Yeah. No. You gotta take yourself. You gotta take yourself out. You gotta take yourself out. Yeah.
Take myself out.
Take yourself out.
All right.
That you listen to.
My top 3 artists is going to
Of all time.
Of all time, we're going to do Tupac.
Tupac.
Because it's simple. It's only 3. It's Tupac, Biggie, and Old Dirty Bastard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you ever know any of them personally?
Yeah.
Big Tupac or?
Everybody I was a fan of had to have been a friend of mine. Other than that, I wouldn't have been a fan of yours.
So you was friends with?
I'm a fan of people who understand me. I mean, like, damn, we have some business. We have something to relate to.
Wait, so you met Biggie and Tupac?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? They met me. That was the greatest thing.
Yeah?
Once upon a time in life, they met me. That's the truth.
Okay, and
I feel good about me.
but do you have a story about, just a quick little story that you had with either Biggie or Tupac? Because, in the UK, they're huge, you know what I mean? So
I seen Biggie in the mall the day before he got murdered. The day, he was in the mall. And I was like, yo, Big, you can't just be out here in the mall like this. It's the West Coast and East Coast having a war. You better go somewhere and chill out. Like, don't think that. Don't sleep. Don't think that just because you in the mall, like, it can't happen. I said, for real. And you go home.
Okay.
And then the next day it happened.
And how did you feel when you... Actually, first of all, where was you when he passed?
I was in Los Angeles. I was at in Los Angeles on Hollywood and Cahuenga.
Yeah.
At the studio.
Okay. And how did you hear about it?
How did I hear about it?
How did you hear
Because
about
they
it?
was with us. Like, one thing the world don't really know about is I'm not just an artist. I'm somebody that's a friend, somebody that you would know before music. Like, music is one thing. And the only reason why they wanted me to do music was because I had a good way with words and I could make them make sense. So they said, can you make some words make sense and make a rhyme for me? I said, yes. But the whole thing that what makes Mark Curry important is just the way that I think and how I'm able to word it.
Okay.
My vocabulary is sick. Nah, go ahead.
This is my guy, you know. This is my guy. So obviously you're an author as well. So let's talk about that. So do you have any books that's coming out or out already?
I got one great book that's out right now.
And what's that called?
It's called Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burnt the Bad Boys of Hip Hop. I wrote that book in like 2000. I published it in 2009. And in 2025, it became a documentary that was on Netflix that became #1 all over the nation based off my book.
Okay, and prove it. Yeah. I want you to prove it, though. Where's the book, though? Where's the booklet? Yeah. Okay.
Hold up.
He's got two. He's got two.
Image. This is the first powwow. This is when I hit the world with that one. That's when they knew I was serious. Right. Then I doubled back with that one.
And then he doubled back. With this one. Yeah. If you can see it. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, anywhere it go, in this book, I predicted what was already going to happen before y'all saw it. I already knew it was coming. Because, let me tell you one thing you do. Okay. You stand
So you're moving like the Simpsons right now.
You stand on the shoulders of your giants so you can see past them. So that means every time I had a giant, I stood on the shoulder so I could be like, watch your head. Watch your feet. Okay. This is great to hit. They be like, you're a giant, but you a little slow.
Okay. So are you going to come up with any other books? Any more books going to come out?
Everybody in the United States and even in the UK and all over the globe got that book. I'm Sade with it. That means I'm not going to keep writing books until y'all got my first book. When you get my first book, I might write another book, but I ain't going to keep sitting here writing books for people and they ain't reading.
Yeah, but where can they find the book, though?
They can find the book on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, or like bookstores. You can find it on my DM if you following me on Instagram. You can follow it on, I don't even have my MySpace account no more, but I can reactivate it. You can find me on MySpace.
Nah, that's old school, so it's old school.
I still got
the UK don't mess with MySpace, though, boy. You know the way that.
I still got AOL.
Yeah?
Yeah, dial up.
Yeah, you used
to.
Nah.
That's old school.
Okay.
That's old school.
For Mark Curry.
Yes.
It's been such a pleasure.
Man,
it's been such, and you're so cool, man. Like you're just you're just a cool kid, man. You get me?
Yo, that's
humble and cool.
So cool and humble.
Yeah, why are you so cool, bro?
Cause I got a homeboy out here in the UK named Spaceboy.
Hey.
And he always know how to keep, everybody on Spaceboy coolness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? DeCasa, Carl, Collab, you. I appreciate everybody in the UK, in England. Even though I told him that when I got here, because the American perception of London, I thought I was going to see the Broken Tower. And I said, yo, take me to see the Broken Tower. They was like, what they was looking at? I'm like, the Broken Tower that's leaning like this. And they said, oh, that's not here, that's in Italy. I said, so what was it like a
Oh, what the Eiffel Tower you're talking about?
Eiffel Tower. I'm like, where's it at?
Yeah.
Because when you hear you know, those just the misconceptions of London.
Yeah.
But I came to really see London, and London is just like America.
And how do you think of our accents? Because, you know, obviously we as London, we think the accent is just cool, like, you know what I mean? So how do you see our accents, though?
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
That's it. That's it. But yo, Mark Curry, God bless you.
Yeah.
Get home safely, please. Have a safe flight, yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Thanks for taking this time for me and all of that. And I hope all of the viewers, when they see this, they grab one of them books and learn something you never knew before in life.
All right.
And also, at the same time,
All right. Well,
follow Spaceboy.
yes. And we're running out of time, but yo,
And DaCosta.
and the Costa,
Yeah,
definitely.
And formerly AV, he traded that name in.
Audible shout out. Rickytv over and out. Yo, people. Right now, people, I'm with one of the Hackney Killies, damn. Yeah? Bro, this guy, I've heard his music. I know him for a while. A long while, actually. Family settings, yeah? And this guy goes by the name of
Spaceboy Paul.
You can't hear more speed. Read them, I got blood clot learn. Play with the keys and you are gonna get hurt. Put the match up and rapid and make the fire pin burst. We send boy, lay it down in the dirt. More speed. Read them, I got blood clot learn. Play with the keys and you are gonna get hurt. Put the match up and rapid and make the fire pin burst. We send boy, lay it down in the dirt. My dad, we can rise up the
know the thing. My G, you know. Active. My G, fully active. You get me?
Badness.
Come on. Hey, what was it? Say that again?
Active.
Active.
E5 badness.
Okay, so you hear that honourable shout out to the E5 as well?
The whole of E5.
The whole of E5, not just a little part, the whole of E5, yeah? So Spaceboy Paul, where you get the name from, by the way? Cause we want to know, how did you come up with that name?
Boy, I just been fly. From a little youth, I've just been dressing in the latest, you know, swag up there. See, people was like, yeah, he's from outer space, to get what I'm saying? Like, he's different. So, yeah, I just run with the space boy.
Okay, so what about the pole?
The pole is the piff, do you get what I'm saying? When we're talking about smoking the loud and do you get what I'm saying? I've always got the loud pack, do you get what I'm saying? So that's where the pole comes from, do you get what I'm saying? Especially as well, to add to that, my artist was Shine Paul. You know Shine? That was my artist back in the day, do you get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Honourable shout out.
Yeah, that is it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's part of that as well, you know what I'm saying?
So obviously, now you're an artist now. So what genre are you right now?
Boy, bashment right now, bashment drill right now. That's the wave right now. That's what we're working
and
with.
how long have you been doing the bashment drill for? Because, you know, I'm sure there's loads of bashment artists out there. So when you came out, shout out
the whole UK bashment.
the whole of UK bashment and the JA bashment as well.
One family.
Yeah. And so when did you actually start the bashment wave? Because I knew that you was rapping before.
Yeah.
So this bashment movement, to me personally, it's new. So when did you start with the bashment?
This year, 2026.
Is it?
I said, yeah. You know what it was? I'll be honest with you. I heard the Wi-Fi rhythm.
Okay.
And you see, when I heard that rhythm there, big up DJ Mac.
Then what's over, buddy?
Mad.
Hey.
It was over. Do you get what I'm saying? I said, yeah. Sent it to the man them. Sent it to a couple people. They were like, yeah, you definitely need to lock that down. Do you get what I'm saying? So jumped on that and it says it all. Do you get what I'm saying?
And how was the feedback that you got from that rhythm?
This guy mad, bro. I can't stop seeing myself all over the internet and everything there. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just manners and respect for that fully. Do you get what I'm saying? And just look out for much more.
Because I've heard Spaceboy Pro and I've heard his the what's it called?
Wi-Fi rhythm.
The Wi-Fi rhythm. I heard that.
Who can't hear.
You see that tune? Who can't hear? I was like, what, bro? You see that tune was on repeat, you know, and I was just like, rah.
Bad sitting, active.
I was you know the thing already, but so what more can people hear from you?
A lot more music. Right now I'm working on a 7-track EP, dancehall rhythm EP.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just hear music coming from me constantly, you know what I'm saying, non-stop. I just dropped a new one today.
Which is called?
No Boy.
No Boy.
Yeah.
I look out for No Boy, yeah? From Spaceboy, Paul.
Yeah, we're not ramping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, different flex, you know what I'm saying?
So, is there anyone from your circle that you just want to give a quick shout out to?
I just want to shout out everyone, man. Big up everyone that's been supporting the thing. Big up yourself, Ricky. You know, this is long overdue that we're meant to be doing this because it's family. You know what I'm saying? But when it's right, it's right. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, just big up everyone, man. The whole of E5, whole of Hackney, whole of London, the whole of UK, whole of Jamaica, Spanish Town, Central Village.
You know the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Just look out for Spaceboy because we're active fully.
All right. So, guys, there we go. Big up Spaceboy Paul.
Fully.
You know what? It's a bit of a tongue twister, you know, Spaceboy Paul. If you say it fast, yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister, you know. Yeah. But, yo, big up Spaceboy Paul.
Brother.
My G, always, yeah?
Family.
Always love.
Come on.
You know the thing already,
Legend.
When the youths them hungry, mind your business, make money. Nothing no funny when the youths them hungry, mind your business, make money. Money tree me I go plant and the seed name dollars me need, woman me want. Mount of what me put out like a warrant, bank book heavy than an elephant. Sometimes I can't. Me ready to go me race. I'm like a watcher from in the school, member balloon me take the chance. I'm in a sneak, log on the phone me take the charge. Go tell the soup, go tell the star.